Thank you, Senator Booker. Senator Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Judge, congratulations.
Thank you.
I want to try to understand the facts on some of these cases.
Yes, sir.
The Albertus Lewis case. He shot his girlfriend in the head. Is that correct?
Senator, as I stated, I'm not sure if you were in here earlier, that case is still pending. He's not been convicted of any of those charges. And so I have to be really careful in how I frame my question.
Did he shoot his girlfriend in the head?
Senator, based on, those are the allegations of the charge, yes.
So you're saying he didn't shoot his girlfriend in the head?
He has not been convicted of anything, is my understanding. And I know it's a very old case. It's 2017.
Well, when you granted him bond, did you think he had shot his girlfriend in the head? He was charged with shooting his girlfriend in the head, wasn't he?
Thank you, Senator.
You're welcome.
Those are the allegations. When he initially appeared before me,
okay.
I denied his bond based on everything.
Let me start over. Okay. Mr. Lewis was charged and arrested, so presumably there was probable cause, with shooting his girlfriend in the head and putting her body in a wheelchair and dumping her outside the hospital. Those were the allegations. Is that right?
I believe those were the allegations, yes, sir.
Okay. And you gave Mr. Lewis bond. Is that right?
No, that's incorrect, Senator. I denied his bond. When he appeared before me in July of 2017.
So you didn't give him bond? He didn't release him?
I denied his bond. It was 2 years late.
Did you ultimately release him?
2 years later, after the state violated the
Did you grant his bond? I'm just trying to understand the facts.
Yes, sir. 2 years later, after
you granted his bond.
When he initially appeared before me, I denied the bond. It was 2 years after that I granted a bond.
You did grant the bond
after the violation by the state of the court order to try his case and discovery rules.
And then he went out and tried to kill 2 sheriff's deputies while using a baby as a human shield, allegedly. Is that right?
Those are the allegations in the other case, yes.
Okay. Would he been able to do that if you hadn't let him go?
Thank you, Senator.
You're welcome.
When he appeared before me, I denied his bond. He appeared before me again, at which point.
And you let him go?
The state violated the order of the court.
But I'm just
and I said a sufficiently high
You let him
bond.
go. If you hadn't have let him go, then he could not have tried to kill 2 sheriff's deputies using a child, as a human shield. Factually, is that correct?
I'm not sure, Senator.
Oh, I think you are. Let me ask you about Kelly Honeywell. You remember that name?
Senator, I did not have any involvement in that actual case, but I am familiar with what you're referring to.
Okay. You remember Troy Stevenson?
Yes.
All right. Troy Stevenson was arrested, allegedly, for shooting Kelly Honeywell, killing her, murdering her at a bakery. Mr. Honeywell was arrested. And Mr. Honeywell allegedly was a member of a gang. He owned guns, and he...
In a tense Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, Senator John Kennedy confronted a judicial nominee over past decisions in high-profile criminal cases. The exchange centered on allegations of violent crimes, controversial bail rulings, and the nominee's handling of cases that had tragic outcomes. What unfolded was a direct and relentless line of questioning that left no room for vague answers. Visual split screen of Senator Kennedy and the nominee during questioning. The first case on the table was that of Albertus Lewis. According to the allegations, Lewis shot his girlfriend in the head, placed her body in a wheelchair, and abandoned her outside a hospital. Senator Kennedy pressed the nominee repeatedly, seeking clarity on whether she believed Lewis had committed the act when she initially denied and later granted bond. Despite her insistence that the case was pending and that she had to be careful with her words, Kennedy emphasized the gravity of the charges, questioning why someone accused of such violence was eventually released on bond. The judge initially denied bond in 2017, citing the severity of the allegations. But 2 years later, after the state violated court orders related to discovery and trial timing, bond was granted. After his release, Lewis was accused of trying to kill 2 sheriff's deputies while using a baby as a human shield. Senator Kennedy pressed her bluntly, "Would he have been able to do that if you hadn't let him go?" The nominee struggled to give a definitive answer, prompting Kennedy to remark, "I think you are." Kennedy then shifted focus to the murder of Kelly Honeywell, a bakery worker allegedly shot by Troy Stevenson, a gang member known to possess guns and drugs. Stevenson was arrested and later released on bail. Kennedy asked the nominee whether
Allegedly was a member of a gang. He owned guns and he did drugs. Okay? You granted Mr. Stevenson bail. Is that right?
I didn't, in that case, I did not set bail bond in that case when he was charged with murder.
You didn't let him go?
I did not set the bond on the murder charge.
Who did?
I don't know who's, one of my
How did he
colleagues.
get out of jail?
Are you asking about the murder charge?
What I'm asking, and I think you know what I'm asking, Mr. Stevenson allegedly was arrested for shooting this bakery worker in the head, and he was granted bail. He was let out. You didn't grant the bail?
No, sir.
Who did?
My understanding is his bond was denied in that case on the murder case. Mr. Stevenson, I believe, after trial was found not guilty of those charges, but I did not set the bond on the murder case. I did not try the case on the murder case. I did not set the bond on the murder case.
Okay. I think I'm out of time. Thanks, Judge.
All right, thank you.
setting bond for the murder charge, but Kennedy's pointed questioning left a lasting impression on the committee room. This heated exchange is part of a larger debate on how judges handle violent crime cases, especially when bond decisions can have life or death consequences. Senator Kennedy's direct questioning exposed the complexities and controversies that often lie beneath the surface of judicial proceedings. The hearing ended with more questions than answers, leaving both the committee and the public reflecting on the balance between due process and public safety. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and hit the subscriber button for more political showdown. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.